Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great? This is nice, isn't it?
What are you looking at? Finally! It's about time Zonen sent someone else to get me out of this wretched hole. Just get me out of here already. For absolutely nothing. The way that Nord was looking at me, if I didn't get him first, the second I turned around I knew I'd have a knife in my back. I swear, if you saw the way he looked at me, you would have done the same. But the snowbacks of the Falkreath guards don't see it that way. They better hope I never see them alone once I get out.
Что бы ни произошло теперь, стражники всегда будут благодарны тебе за твои подвиги. Не подмажешь, не поедешь. Золото открывает почти все двери, не так ли? Отличная работа.
I knew Zonen wouldn't send another useless imbecile. Good work. Now meet me outside at the rendezvous point.
Hi there.
What are you looking at? Is that what goes for a city guard these days? I think I felt a little tickle. How do you know that name? Wait, you know where she is? You weren't hired by Zonen, were you? What could she possibly want to speak with me for? Who are you? Why did she send you? The dragon? With Mirai? That girl somehow managed to enlist the help of the Dragonborn. Forget it. If Mirai wants to speak with me, then take me to her. Ha! Are you implying you'd force me quiet otherwise? Consider yourself lucky I need you. I've killed for less. A day away then. I should speak to her as soon as possible. I'll follow you. Just lead the way.
Ты что-нибудь знаешь об этом доме? Может, кто-то входил или выходил?
Junin? I don't believe it. You found him.
Mirai! How did you manage to get the Dragonborn to help you find me?
The Dragonborn? What are you talking about? Junin, shut up for a second. Do you know where my parents are?
Is that what you wanted to speak to me about? Mirai, your father... Your father has been worried sick about you. He'll want to know I found you.
Found me? I wasn't hiding. I've been waiting here for months. Exactly where he told me to. You're telling me he didn't think to look for me here? And why are you acting so strange? You've never called me by my name before. It's always the girl or skeever or runt. And your attitude is different. Everything is different about you.
But you're still the same paranoid girl. Can you drop that act for 1 second? What would I lie for? What do you have that I could possibly want, Runt? Just keep your mouth shut and I'll take you to him.
Wait, where's Shin?
Shin? You mean Colin? That worthless sack of meat your mother calls a friend?
Shut up! He is more of a man than you'll ever be. Wait, is my mother with father?
Yes, they're not far. I can take you to them right now, but we could also use your friend's help.
She is? Then yes! Take me to them right now.
That's what I like to hear. And whenever your friend is ready to come, we should go.
Okay, I'm coming, but first... Hey, thanks for your help so far. I'm a little nervous going alone anywhere with this brute, and, well, I don't do this very often, alright? Just come with me. It is, but honestly, I don't trust Junin all that much. He's acting really strange. I just don't want to go alone. Something in my head is just telling me not to go. But it's too good of a chance to pass up. Hey, I'm not gonna beg. Just come with me. Right. I'll go with Junin and you can just follow us, or if you have something else to do, just meet us there. Remember to take care of yourself. It's harsh out there.
Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
Выпустить пойманного дракона. Нет, этого мне никогда не пройти.
Хоть погляди.
по хорошей цене.
Пусть дорога приведет тебя в теплые пески.
Poor Lisbeth could really need our help. If we could just find her stolen shipment, I'm sure it will make things easier for her. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I have a confession to make. I am so curious about what you experienced in Skyrim before we met. Please tell me about your adventures. What a story! There's something I'd like to talk to you about. I have something for you. Something that will make it easy for you to give me orders during combat. It's 2 attack horns that you can use to help me decide which target I should attack next. I have written down instructions for you on how to use them. It's not very complicated, but please read before you try them out. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? I'm having problems with some of the ingredients on the list that Anesia gave me. I'm simply not sure what the flowers that come from would look like. At home I had this wonderful book, Tamriel Flora Illustrated, with pictures of almost every flower you could think of. But, of course, I didn't bring it with me to Skyrim. Do you think so? Yes, maybe. Maybe an alchemist store would have it for sale. What do you think? Maybe we could ask around in the towns and see if someone has it for sale. Afraid of you, dragon. Good as dead. Die, dragon. That
чем дело, Редгард?
Rarek, the Jarl's steward, is actually also his uncle and responsible for the administration of the keep. Quite a lot for such an old man. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Let's go. Nothing can stand in my way.
Oh no! There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute? These ruins are simply amazing, but very dangerous. Shall we go inside? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
Need something? I've never seen this place before, but Junin insists he's here. I don't know, this is all so suspicious. But why would Junin lie? I know how much my father trusted him. Whatever, we're already here, right? What could go wrong? I doubt any of my father's friends would hurt me. But you, on the other hand. Just kidding. I'll make sure no one lays so much as a finger on you. If my parents are in there, I promise you'll be safe. Just stay close. Are you ready to go inside? I'm actually really nervous. I don't know why. Junin?
Have I got freckles?
Why is my father...
I hate freckles.
So many questions, like a child. Your father and I invested in several mines in Skyrim. This is just one of the older ones. You know how many people your father employed. This was just the easiest way to keep them all in one place.
Father never mentioned it.
I never forget that story. Sharp. A long tail. It looked gruesome. I've hated rats ever since.
Will you look at these shoes? They hardly last a week. Steel armor really drags you down when swimming, don't you think so? And afterwards it gets so rusty. Honestly, I can't understand why I accept to run around like this. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
here?
There's something I'd like to talk to you
Things have
about.
changed.
Have you got a
I'll
minute?
explain myself to Zanin, not you.
I hope you know what you're doing, Junin, for your sake. Mirai, it's good to see you again. Your father has been searching for you.
So I've heard.
And who is this you brought with you?
A friend, and he's coming with me.
Huh? Oh, he's the one who found the girl. Zanin will want to see him. He'll want to reward him.
Zanin is not going to like this, Junin.
Let me worry about it. Just open the door already. Your father's going to be very happy to see you.
He has a lot of explaining to do.
Do not kill him. He may have some valuable information for Zanin.
It's off of him! I'm so sorry.
Junin, what is the meaning of this? Why didn't you just dispose of the vermin? Does it look like we have food to spare?
He was helping her, Zanin, and they were getting close. I had to stop the girl from digging around any further.
That girl's perseverance never ceases to amaze me. But that still doesn't explain why you simply didn't get rid of him when you had the chance.
There's one more thing, sir. He's the Dragonborn.
What? The Dragonborn? Him? Incredible. Perhaps I can even forgive your earlier imprudence with this. What luck. Maybe we won't even need the girl after all. Stay with him and tell me when he wakes up. I need to speak with him.
All right. Hey, get up. They barely even touched you. That's not all it takes, is it? Mirai isn't the easiest person to manipulate, but you both seem to trust each other so easily. I just had to get one of you to come along, and I knew the other would follow. I couldn't believe my luck when we first met. The Dragonborn helping Mirai? Two birds with one stone, as they say. All you need to know is we need your life, Dragonborn. Well, either yours or Mirai's. I can't wait to walk over your corpse.
Don't antagonize him, Junin. I prefer to have him clear-headed when I speak with him. Go look after Mirai. I want to have a few words with the prisoner.
All right.
Come here, boy. I want to speak with you. Who am I? I'm Mirai's father. Didn't she ever mention me? My apologies, Dragonborn. I had not planned any of this. It just sort of happened. What is she to you anyway, Dragonborn? Why are you helping her? Why go through so much trouble for a little Breton brat? Has she promised you riches? Or perhaps you were swayed by the batting of her eyelashes? Ah, a chivalrous Dragonborn. Does she really look that innocent to you? I doubt you'd offer your help so readily if you knew what she really is. Whatever your reasons, You have intruded on something far greater than you could have ever imagined. You can make this easier on yourself if you simply answer me honestly. Were you the only one helping her? We'll find out if you're lying soon enough. I hope for your sake it's the truth. Very well, Dragonborn. You have been cooperative, and as such, I'll keep my word. You shall be treated accordingly. You should sleep for now, Dragonborn, as tomorrow will be an eventful day for you.
Hey, are you awake? I'm so sorry about all of this. I have no idea what's gotten into my father. They didn't hurt you too bad, did they? I promise, I'll get you out of here. Just come here, I have a plan.
There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Have you got a minute?
What do you want?
Me? I'm fine, you idiot. You're the one with the bump on your head. How can you be worrying about me at a time like this? Oh, and when were you planning to tell me that you're the Dragonborn? I thought Junin was trying to pull something when he told me. I have no idea. As soon as Junin took me to my father, he didn't say more than a few words to me. He locked me in his room and left me there. She's not here. At least, I don't think so. I didn't get a chance to ask, but if she's not with my father, I doubt she'd be here. My father left with Junin and a whole bunch of his men. The halls are practically empty aside from the one at my door. One guy is not enough to watch me. Anyways, I thought this is probably the best time to get you out of here. We should be able to easily sneak past what's left of my father's men, but if we're caught, we should just be careful. Oh, right. I got this key from my dad's room. This should work. I'll follow you. Just try not to get caught. Summoning the Wolf Queen? What for? Cages.
A very different smell from the ones that usually feed me. Tulkova and Mamindok.
You hear that too, right? I'm not imagining this. It's speaking to us.
I've recognized that stench anywhere.
I've been running around in this net. Cade, it's not my fault.
Olsen Noel, Kirdudist, able to understand our tongue. What is it you seek, young one?
Are you not speaking Tamrielic? Because that's all it sounds like to me. But, honestly, I just wanted to see a dragon up close, and you're so big. Can I ride you?
Olsen. Rahal Arx Molinal. If it were not for your smell, I would never guess you were his daughter.
Can we stop talking about how I smell now?
If you seek to aid me in my freedom, the Sky Door is the only manner of escape.
Why haven't you tried to escape on your own?
The small ones are very deceitful. If I were to try and break down any of the walls, the one will crash down upon me. If you're able to free me, perhaps I can return the favor in some other way.
A dragon owing us a favor might come in handy. So, let's see if we can get that door open. People are never going to quit. Not until I'm dead.
Что это было?
No way. Is that They're summoning the Wolf Queen? What for? Those people are never going to quit. Not until I'm dead. Oh, guys. There's barely any room in those cages.
Что это было?
Сюда! Тут кто-нибудь есть?
Что это было?
Is that it? What happened?
Very different smell from the ones that usually feed me.
You hear that too, right? I'm not imagining this. It's speaking to us.
I have a confession to make. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. I have some. It's too... I have written down instructions for you on how to use them. It's not very complicated. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. But, of course, I didn't bring... Do you think so? Maybe we could ask around in the towns and see if someone has
Because that's all it sounds like to me. But, honestly...
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to see a dragon up
Of
close,
course.
and you're so
Of course.
big. Can I ride you?
If it were not for your smell, I would never guess you were his daughter.
Can we stop talking
Sure.
about how I smell now?
If you seek to aid me in my freedom, the sky door is the only manner of escape.
Why haven't you tried to escape on your own?
The small ones are very deceitful. If I were to try and break down any of the walls, the cavern will crash down upon me. If you're able to free me, perhaps I can return the favor in some other way.
Dragon owing us a favor might come in handy. So, well, let's see if we can get that door open. No way! Is that a dragon? What in the world is my dad doing?
Anesia told me that her friend Jelena so much
think this is the
admires
way
the
out.
waterfalls in Markham. She often goes there to visit a friend who owns the Hag's Cure.
это было?
Half your size, twice your
Let's see if you can fight Dragon.
Что это было? Теперь ты в моей власти. Проклятие! А ну вернись! Мы разгромлены! Отступаем!
Don't you even try that.
I fight you.
Мы разгромлены! Отступаем! Напрягись! Если придется, я тебя убью! Думаю, мне просто слышится.
Тут кто-нибудь есть?
Your life ends here.
You will be so dead. You are nothing but a stupid milk drinker.
You think this place is abandoned?
van Hiniv, Baskien. I'll wait you outside if you wish to speak while your reward.
Better not be spider. Phew. That wasn't so bad, was it? Let's get out of here.
The freedom to stretch my wings once more. Noxi Baskien.
А ты еще откуда?
The freedom to stretch my wings once more. Noxi Baskien.
Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
I see patience is not your forte. Yes, of course. As I said, so it shall be. I invite you to my nest to meet more of my kin. There I may properly reward you. Travel southeast and look upon the peak where Pasgain are hiding. I shall wait for you there.
Aren't you horribly afraid of those vampires? I am.
A secret meeting at the Shrine of Talos? Shady.
Yes, welcome, small ones. There's just one thing I have yet not mentioned.
I really enjoyed
My
traveling.
kin, they do not speak the common tongue of yours, or rather, they're not very fond of it. Are you able to speak Dovazul? You are Dragonborn, are you not? How is it you can have the Thum, but cannot speak? Nonetheless, you are required to make an impression. I shall teach you a few words to say. Are you ready? All I ask of you is a simple greeting. Listen carefully. Anok, Zuyulos Dovakin, Zuyulos Gain Vohel, Hinflon Stind Nol Sonak. Nielos Zin, Zuyuhind Hiach, Hinflon Brusa. Understood? Then you are to introduce yourself and your relation to me, to my kin. Do not disappoint me.
I knew you'd do. A weapon isn't worth an innocent life.
He can't cross Savik Dardifran, Ganazand. Anak Domaking. Hilos Force. Hilos Force. Anak Domaking. Doralo Dinox. Noxi Domaking. Suu Mitoran Hia Irid.
We just wanted to help. I know what it's like to be separated from family.
Molosi.
Ulake Malafax, Rek Los Mondodist.
Ek. Favostray Drun Ekut.
Movies Hiv Ek, Jaril Ek, Rek Ket Ni Dal Bahamok.
Zuokorova. Hilos Vilut. Ruse movies Hievk. One he mind ek urot. Rekvis for me. Nilos prozan movies miek.
Do you know how to speak Dovazul, Meal?
Dragon? No.
You have the power within you, just yet to be released. I can teach you a few words that will help, which also may serve as your reward.
How do you know so much about me?
I knew your father and the power he wields. A special power was passed on to you. It is a different power from the Dragonborn. Not the Thum, but the Lovas. Speak these words, and either of us will come to your aid. Speaking these words will also further your powers, the more you do so. Hilvazen Yoda. Your enemies are our enemies.
Desma Regu.
Yes, there is one more thing, Dovakin. If you will further aid us, come speak with me.
Yes, but it is not such an easy request. Although we were brought back from the powers of Alduin, We do not agree with his ways. My kin and I, we follow a different path, however futile it may be, as it is simply Malefax and I. We require more support. It is a shame Dova have to die in the name of Alduin. And out of fear, none of my brethren dare oppose him. We aim to change this. If there is anyone capable of this task, it is the Dovahkiin and the carrier of the Lovas. The first has fallen. Why, you're... Then you are more powerful than we would have ever thought. We shall remain here in case you ever call for us. But we no longer need of your assistance.
Здесь так светло. Не понимаю, как ты это переносишь?
Нужно что-то?
Ты что-нибудь знаешь об этом доме? Может, кто-то входил? Кажется, никто в городе ничего о нем не знает. Тогда я пойду.
Mom, what happened? What are you doing in Skyrim? Why aren't you with Father?
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry about all of this, but I had no other choice. You shouldn't have left for Wayrest on your own like that. When you left, I discovered something horrible.
What do you mean? What's going on? Does this have to do with why Dad's acting so strange?
Do you trust this person?
Yes, of course. Don't worry about it. I trust him.
Okay, Mirai. Well, I suppose you had to find out sooner or later. But Mirai, there's something you need to know about your father and me. Mirai, we're not your real parents.
What? What? No. No way! There's just no way! You've always been there for as long as I can remember.
You were very, very young when you came to us. Your father and I, we couldn't have children of our own. So when you came into our lives, a little miracle, I always loved you as one of my own, whose blood you shared made no difference to me. I know this is all so sudden. I knew I'd have to tell you someday, but, well, things have changed.
What do you mean? What's wrong?
It's your father. He's the reason I had to get away. The reason I had to get him away from you. I had to lure him away, so I took something from him I knew he'd follow me for. Then I ran to the only place I knew with friends I trusted. I didn't want to leave you alone, but I couldn't stay in High Rock. I thought you'd be safe as long as I lured him away from you. I thought I'd be able to come back for you within a month, but things got difficult. With civil war breaking out, and then even an invasion of dragons, I couldn't believe my luck. Then I found out you were here in Skyrim and being led directly to your father. Things got complicated. I had to act. I set up a diversion to lead your father and his men away and give you a chance to get out of there. I wanted to keep you safe. I wanted to resolve this on my own without you ever knowing, but it's too dangerous now, and you need to know what's going on. Mirai, your father, he's planning something. I think he's trying to kill you.
I break someone out of prison, I find out I'm adopted, and now my father has some plan to kill me? There's just no way this is all real.
This isn't a joke, Mirai. When you left, I discovered terrible things about your father.
I know this isn't a joke, Mom. But what am I supposed to say? I knew he was acting different than usual, but you're saying he wants to kill me? I'm sorry, but this is all just a little bit overwhelming. How did you discover all of this?
When you left, I found a room next to yours. A room I never knew we had. It had ways to look into yours.
What?
I don't know, Mirai. I always thought he was just a little overprotective, like any father is. I thought he was just looking out for you, but this... There's more. There were these books, some sort of record that kept track of everything you did. Who you spoke to, what your ambitions were, what you liked, what you despised. My stomach dropped. I was so confused. Then there was a different book. The journals kept mentioning this special book, this black book. I found that he wanted to get you to read this book, but he didn't specify why, just that you had to do it willingly. There it was, just looking at it gave me this terrible feeling. It was locked with magic, so I couldn't read it, so I knew I had to get rid of it. The problem was, no matter what I did, I couldn't destroy it. It wouldn't burn, it wouldn't get wet. It was protected. So I did the next best thing. I tore it into pieces and managed to sell some of it to Derek. The rest I gave away to anyone who would take it. Then, a page I hid away myself.
This is awesome. I just can't believe it.
I don't want to believe it either, Mirai, but it's the truth. I've known that man for 20 years, and I never knew he'd be capable of something like this. I don't know what he's planning, but I'm scared. I needed to warn you, to stay away from Junin and stay away from your father. I need more time to fix this. I just need you to be safe.
You seriously expect me to just sit here and do nothing after the bomb you dropped on me? No! Mom! Let me come with you!
No, Mirai. If he catches us both together, that's the end of it. You should be safe within the city walls if you just stay put.
But...
I know this is hard, but please, just promise me you'll stay safe. Your father will be back soon. I can't stay here and argue with you.
I promise.
Please, listen to me, Mirai. I promise this will all be over soon, and this nightmare can end. I love you, okay?
I love you too, Mom. What is it? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't think it's actually hit me yet. This all feels like some bad dream. Just... what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do? I feel so helpless. I'm sorry. I need some time by myself. Just... please, leave me alone. What is it? Didn't I tell you I wanted to be left alone? Did you think I meant to come annoy me some more? You're so persistent. But that's what I like about you. This is all such a big mess. I thought coming here would help clear my mind. I have always liked visiting Dragonbridge. It was one of the first places I got to see of Skyrim. I remember the first time my father took me out here. I was so excited. It was one of the first times I've ever gone so far outside my home. The majestic, towering mountains, the crystal clear waters of the river below, the big, fluffy clouds of the sky. Everything was beautiful. I never wanted to leave, but this was also the same time I started realizing something was different about me and how I was treated. I saw all these other kids having fun, playing with each other, running around with their dogs or whatever without a care in the world. My life was never like that. I was always forced to stay inside with only my mother to keep me company. I never really questioned it until then. If I ever got a chance to go outside, it was under close supervision. When I asked my father that day why I wasn't allowed to play like those kids, he answered so brazenly that I was special and that the outside world was too dangerous for a girl like me. It made me so mad. I didn't want to be different or special. I just wanted to have fun as a normal kid. But no matter how much I protested, that was the end of it. I couldn't argue with him. I had no idea what he meant then, and I still don't today. Why am I different? But now I have a chance to find some answers. I want to know what's in that book. I need to know what he's been grooming me my entire life for. I want to know why I'm different. Yes, I can't just sit around here and do nothing. I need answers. If I'm going to find out what this was all for, I need to do this. I know what my mother said, but I can't let her do everything for me on her own. I need to confront him myself. I'm sorry you got involved in all of this, but it's your own fault. So take responsibility. Now that my father is after you too, you should come with me as well. Don't get any dumb ideas. It's just easier this way. My mom mentioned she sold a piece to Delric. I know him. My dad would buy things from him all the time. He should be in Winterhold near the college. We should look for him there and see if he still has it.
Yes? Book? I have plenty of books. Care to narrow it down more? Ah, you must mean these old Daedric artifacts I've just come upon. Very rare find. I'm a little reluctant in parting with it, if not for the right price. 1,000 gold and the pages are yours. I should warn you, there's some strange magics attached to that piece. Whoever wrote it didn't want just anyone to read it.
Let me see it. I think so. It's hard to breathe. My chest feels so hot. I think so. No, you idiot! I just couldn't focus, and as soon as I tried, there was this flash, and I got a blinding headache. I'm guessing that flash is what you saw happen. But, this headache won't go away, and I think I'm seeing things. Am I hallucinating? Wait. I think it looks like more pieces to the book. Yeah. I see them. Surrounded by ice. Underwater. In a cave in the forest. I think I know where they are. This is way too specific to be just in my mind. Whatever this page did to me, it's attracting me to the other pieces. I think I can lead us to them. I feel almost magnetized to it. What do you think? Should we go find them? Okay, I'll show you where I'm being pulled on your map. We should go as soon as possible.
В чем дело, Редгар?
What is it? Sure. Was that all? It's so cold.
под землей предостаточно времени. Но если хочешь туда, я с тобой.
What I would give to be next to a nice, warm fire.
Неужели женщине нельзя побыть наедине с собой? Оставь меня! Последний раз предупреждаю. Убирайся, а то я позову стражу. Нужно было меня слушать.
You will make a lovely pelt.
Sorry. Sorry.
Guess what? I found one of those ingredients I was looking for. Isn't that great?
Думаешь, ты можешь меня побить? Не страшно умирать? Ха-ха!
You probably stronger.
That's that. Shall we continue? It's very cold in here.
What have you got?
Ну, что ты можешь?
It's so dark in here.
What is it?
Let me see it. Let's hope this one is less violent. Yeah, but it still hurts. I hope they don't all do this. Maybe if we put the whole thing back together, it won't blow up in my face. There has to be a reason why my dad wanted me to see this, right? Let's keep going. Right behind you.